Hello everybody, Peter here at the Glasgow Film Festival red carpet for the opening gala. I have just spoken to some of the stars of the film Tornado, which I saw yesterday, humble brag, and this is what they had to tell me about the making of the film. So, what was it like filming in Scotland during the most awful time of the year?
Get all these actors going, ooh, it's so cold, but it was bloody cold. I was the only, there was quite a few cast, and I literally was the only cast member that didn't, part of the costume, have a jacket. And this was decided on day one as we were filming. John McClane, the director, went, no, I think your character's so hard he doesn't need a jacket. And I'm going, oh, that's just bloody great, isn't it? So I was just freezing my arse off the whole film. But in reality, look, these actors, bunch of poncy. There's always someone behind a tree with some nice jacket that after you do a take, they're running, would you like your jacket, kind of thing. So it wasn't that bad. But we did actually get horrific weather, to be honest, which will make the film good. I haven't seen it yet.
I saw the film yesterday, and there's a lot of wind noises in it, and I was going to ask how much of that is put in and how much of it was actually from location?
No, we certainly didn't have a budget for a wind machine. No, that was all real. No, it was blowing a hoolie half the time. It was just a case of finding some shelter in between takes and stuff. Tents were getting blown over and all that kind of stuff, but it was all part of the film. You got an impression that John and the team, they would have been almost disappointed if the weather was good. So it's one of them.
Yeah, you don't want to be too happy during a film shoot, especially in the moorlands of Scotland.
No, make us suffer. It'll come out.
And it shows on screen, darling, of course.
Oh yes, absolutely. Well, I've no idea. I'm looking forward to it.
Welcome to Glasgow. Are you enjoying the experience tonight?
I am indeed. It's a sort of homecoming. Yes, absolutely.
Does it make filming on those horrible conditions in the middle of nowhere in Scotland worth it?
Of course, this is the flip side. This is the other side. But, I was talking, when you're wearing the right clothes, it's not so bad on the hills of Scotland. And filming in January, apart from the fact it gets dark at 4 o'clock, at least we didn't have the midges.
That's true. That's one of the few small mercies.
Exactly.
So, why did you decide to make this film after so long of not doing a film?
I actually wrote this quite quickly after Slow West, so the length of time was raising the funds. It's really tough out there, independent cinema's tough, and it took a long while to raise the funds. So I've been waiting. COVID got in the way as well, but I was ready. Yeah,
you were ready to get out there and be like, go, run,
yes,
run.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what's next for you after this?
Again, I like to sort of do one project at a time, really, and then sort of take a step back. And so I'll be writing film 3, hopefully quicker for film 3 to appear than this one. But that's out of my hands. But yeah.
And is film 3 a sequel? Could Tornado return?
I would say I would hope possibly it'd be a triptych in a way, because I feel there's such a link between Slow West and Tornado that I could tell another very different story, but still somehow imagine them as sort of working as a triptych.
And will you bring back any of the cast? I know it's too early to say, but would you want to bring back any of the cast?
Well, who would not want to bring back Koki, Takahiro, Tim Roth, Jack Lowden? The cast was fantastic. So yeah, as many as I can.
I'm not a writer and I'm not giving you ideas, but what if next time you flipped it, where Koki was the bad guy and Tim Roth had to fight
funny
her?
you should say that, because there is a view of this film that Koki was the bad person, and Tim was just like the victim, Yeah. So
they are arguably all morally grey. Would you say?
I would say so.
How does it feel to be back after filming the film here?
It's good. I don't think I've been to this. I haven't been to this festival, I don't think, so I'm looking forward. But it seems to me that this is the one that is the Independent Film Festival. So it's quite exciting, and especially with this film. Yeah. So it's homegrown, solid product, and it's wild. So hopefully everyone will have a good time.
It definitely takes a turn.
Yeah.
You, in the film. Explain yourself, young man.
I am the boy.
The boy.
How did you get involved in the film, and do you think the boy regrets any of his actions? Because arguably it's his fault.
It is.
Not you, Tim.
He might regret his actions.
But not right now.
Very starstruck.
There was one scene in the film.
Sorry, we came in some. Do you remember we used to have to apologise to your mum and she was just laughing? Yes. Because the language was a bit.
Yes, the language is a bit. I wanted to ask, there's a scene where Koki, who is right there, throws you out the back of a wagon. What was that like to film?
It was pretty cool because it was my first stunt. Yeah.
Did they chuck you out?
Yeah.
They did, right? Yeah.
My mum chucked me out.
That's right. There you go. It's in the family. She did. Did she actually chuck you
Yeah.
out? Oh God, I love that.
Thank you, Tim.
Thanks.
I didn't know that.
Welcome back to Scotland.
Oh, thank you.
I was going to say, is it warmer this time? But I doubt it is.
I think actually it is a little bit warmer than last year, January, February. Yes.
So, what can you tell us about Tornado and where she comes from, her origin stories, and why you decided to play the character?
So Tornado, she does a puppet show with her father Fujin, and then she's just really not happy with her life, and she wants to have this really big moment to change her life. And then I feel like she becomes, she starts from a girl not knowing her true identity into a woman who is really independent and strong. And I really love that gradation Tornado has, like mentally and emotionally. Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely a big growth she goes through the film. From when we do first meet her, she's running into the house,
Yes.
and then, spoilers, you literally cut people apart.
Yes. I feel like the anger and really the anger and the guilt and everything really builds Tornado into picking up her katana and fighting. So yeah, I feel like Tornado has such a huge variety of emotions and characteristics.
What was it like filming some of the stunts? And there's a particular scene where you and two other fellows are by a waterfall, and one of his arms goes farewell. What was it like filming that with the stunts and the practical effects?
It was really, really difficult, and like the ground was really uneven, and then it was that, I think that scene, it was the first time I received my katana, so it was really difficult to adjust to it. But overall, I hope it turned into a good scene, because I haven't seen the movie yet, so yeah, I'm really excited.
I spoke to Bella, whose name escapes me at the moment, but he said he hadn't seen the film either. What are you looking forward to about seeing yourself on the screen?
I'm looking forward to how everything came up, and also the cinematography, because it was shot in film. And then I'm just really excited how all of the teamwork came up.
And where do you think, because it kind of ends ambiguously, you kind of wander off into the woods, where do you think Tornado goes from there?
I think because, when she received the bread and she was kind of welcomed by the group, and then if I was Tornado, I would go with the group to have comfort, but she chose to go by herself and to continue her journey. So I think she goes somewhere, I think she continues to learn and grow, and continue her journey on her own.
And what is next for you? Do you have another film coming up?
I have 2 films coming up in Japan, the True Beauty before and after. But yeah, they're going to be coming up in May and in March and May. Yes.
And did they let you keep the katana?
Pardon?
Did they let you keep the katana?
Did I get to keep the katana?
Yeah.
Unfortunately not.
That was cool. That was a brilliant weapon.
Yes, I know.
Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the film.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to you for watching this. Thank you to producer Victoria for producing this train wreck. Keep watching for more coverage of the film festival coming soon.